Hey, what's up, everyone? You're listening or watching the Slope Podcast, your weekly Nogizaka and Keyakizaka46 group podcast. My name is Jimmy, aka Swotaku, and I am joined by my co-hosts, Josh, aka Mr. Josh Box, and Boy, aka Boy Kun.
Hello.
Yay.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Doing all right.
All right.
We gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm. Especially what we have today. We have some interesting topics for today, so I see we're all right. We needed another sacrifice today.
More sacrifices.
All right.
But
I want to place a bet that this show is gonna get. We're gonna talk about a graduation at least every other podcast.
You think so?
Wow, that's a high rate of graduation announcements.
That means at least 24 girls are gonna have to.
Oh no, the sacrifice.
At the least.
Yeah, Boy is right. That is a high rate. But speaking of high rate, there is a new commercial out for Hirate Yurina. All right, Jimmy, what is this commercial about?
It is a cosmetics commercial called 24-Hour Cosme. We watched it in our pre-show, so for those of you who are just listening or watching the pre-recorded version, you should check out our actual live stream when we do it. Hang out, do cool stuff, and watch stuff with us live. But it stars young Hirate Yurina being alone and confused in the world, looking out into society. Why do I have to conform? And she runs into the forest, puts on makeup. Run
in the field. Fall down.
And that's the commercial. That's about it. I feel like it's pretty standard fare as far as cosmetics commercials go. Don't read too much into it. I don't know. Anytime it tries to get deep, I'm like, this is for makeup. You know? It doesn't make much sense.
Are you a connoisseur of makeup commercials?
Well, just in general, I feel, right? Let's be true to yourself, your natural self. Put on our makeup. I don't make no sense.
Don't listen to society. Put on our makeup.
Put on our makeup.
Throughout the whole commercial, though, is lipstick looking very good.
That's true, though.
It's like, you can do anything, and her lipstick won't wear off. Dude.
You
can say no to society as long as you have our makeup on.
That was the message of that commercial.
Oh, that's so dumb.
What is its core message, though?
Don't trust adults. Be Keyakizaka46. Put on our makeup.
Audio listeners will enjoy that.
Ready? Welcome to the ASMR show.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. There's a long version on the YouTube channel of the manufacturer, I guess. And then there's a regular short version commercial that airs on TV.
The song is nice, right? It's a Techi solo song.
We should also say that the new solo song that I assume would be on the 6th single is the song for this commercial.
Yoake no Kodoku.
Mm-hmm.
Not the sunrise that I was hoping for, but
it's the one of loneliness, man.
Yeah, dude. Oh, day has broken. And
not of brand new days.
And it's not
loneliness.
It
sounded okay from the 30 seconds that we heard of it, but that's not anything to go off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very kind of chill, quaint, ballady kind of song. It's kind of nice. I don't think you've really heard that from High Rate up until now, all right?
It's no Paruko.
Oh, Paruko.
Remember the good old days, guys? Remember when Techi would put on a red tuxedo?
Sing your heart out.
Yep. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We'll probably hear that song in its full version on a radio radio broadcast like All Night Nippon or something. But for now, that's what you'll get.
So are you guys going to buy the makeup after watching the commercial?
No.
Well,
I support maquillage. None of that 24-hour Cosme. Get out of here. Is that like a direct competitor?
It sounds like a grocery store brand or something.
Damn, that's messed up, dude.
Go to Rite Aid, just pick it up real quick.
Can you go down to the grocery store, pick up my 24-hour Cosme?
We're like the least qualified people to be talking about cosmetics products.
Yeah, dude.
What are you talking about? Jimmy has a degree in cosmetic surgery.
Dang.
That is completely different. I don't. Okay, for the record, I don't even have that. But don't be fooled by this deceiver. But,
anyway, let's move on to more stuff.
Yeah, if you guys weren't done getting shilled at, now we have bank commercials.
We should go to the other one first.
Okay, fine. We have more cosmetic. Well, it's Biore. They're like
related
cosmetics and skincare, right?
Beauty, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nishino Nanase is in a new one. It's for lotion, guys.
Yeah, but it's got that dank SPF, boys.
Right.
Gotta get it.
See, we're not gonna watch
commercial's
this one,
cute.
But yeah, it's a cute commercial, and it makes sense. She's
Nanase like riding on a bike, her shoulders all exposed for you. You dirty water. You can see her collarbones. And the son's like, take this.
I'm gonna burn you, nannies.
But she's like, no, I got this Biore on.
I was like,
get out of here with your sunlight and cancer. And the son's like, I've been defeated. Damn you, Nanase.
See, that's to me, that's like a good cosmetic commercial. It doesn't make it deeper than it is, dude. You know, it's just like son's like
straightforward.
I'm gonna come get you, and she's like, nah, son. She doesn't try to defy society with her sunblock or anything. See, we're joking about it before, but like, I feel like the only reason they went with that direction for that commercial with Techi is because it's Techi. And like, I feel like at some point, this personality that society has given her is gonna bleed into the real person, guys. We're creating a sad little monster.
She's still holding on as like the cute little babby.
I miss it, dude.
Well, that's how she is in private, right? Supposedly, if you listen to School of Lock and stuff, she's nothing like
the
center Techi. But anyway,
it's all management pushing their objective.
Someone protect my precious babby.
But going back to the Biore commercial.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Blocking that sun. They had an event for like the commercial and the release of the product, I guess. She rolled into the stage with the bike, just like the commercial. Ooh. And of course, people asked her about Iko Marina's graduation announcement. She was like, didn't expect it. Just like all of us.
I'm a level kind of fast. You guys. I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, because you rarely see like Nanase and Ikoma together.
Yeah,
true. Like even in behind the scenes stuff, like you rarely see them together.
I think Ikoma was just a big bomb drop for everybody, right? I don't know. I can't imagine Ikoma running around telling people like, "Oh, by the way, I'm about to graduate."
She just like whispers into someone's ear real quick. Just keeps walking down the hallway.
What was that?
Hey Manatsu. Sotsugyou shimasu.
Well, yeah. And then there's another Nogizaka centered commercial with Iko Marina in it for the what is that? Nanajunana Ginko, is that what it's called? 77 Bank. The Ikoma one's pretty cute. She's all like fumbling stuff, like she's working
in a restaurant, trying to learn English. Oh, yeah. I want to go to America.
But it's like, I'm confident and shit. generally cute.
I feel like the restaurant, like there's been other versions of this with like Shiraishi and I think Ash, right? Or Nanase.
Was it? There's like 5 of them, I think.
Yeah.
This whole
the other 3
template.
already have their own commercials. These 2 just came out, so they're a little late. But I think the restaurant theme is easier to do for these type of commercials because you're always just like fumbling stuff around.
Yeah, there's like more stuff to mess up, you know. Like, like who doesn't like the image of like a clumsy idol working hard, doing her best?
It's so endearing. Ugh.
That's why we're all here today.
I'll watch clumsy idols.
Yeah, dude.
And then Akimoto Manatsu's is like she's working at a bakery type of thing.
I wanted her to burn her hand in the bake.
Except I couldn't enjoy Manatsu's because I bet even though I know it's a commercial and it's all directed, I'm like, she planned that, dude.
You're not fooling me.
You're not fooling me, Manatsu. She's like doing the little thing, trying to like squeeze the the cream out, and just poof. I'm like, that was on purpose.
I know, right?
Come on, Manatsu. Who are you trying to fool? I'm surprised. Though they should have like included a scene where she like fell just to keep with continuity. Little Manatsu fall.
Cake on the face, and
like on the smallest thing, just trip over it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, but they're cute. Cute commercials. Yeah. If I lived in Japan, I will consider banking there now.
Yeah, I definitely use the Biore for my skin.
Oh, word. You're gonna ride your bike with your shoulders exposed?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Yeah, you have the ability now.
And when the sun tries to get all up on me, be like, nah, I got Biore. Sounds like, oh, my bad.
You have no excuse now. Now you have to bike outside without a shirt.
I would bank there and I would use that lotion, but I would not use that lipstick.
Oh, word. I
don't. That's 2 out of 3, I think.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad, yeah.
Success for the commercials this week.
They just don't have any of my color. That's why I don't buy that.
Ah, I see.
All right. Well, this has been the Japanese shill corner where we shill Japanese products at you and we don't make any money off of it.
Lots
You
more.
want a sponsor?
Biore, Junana Ginkgo, and 24-Hour Cosme. If you'd like to sponsor us, please follow our Patreon at pending. All right, let's.
The next show is gonna have all of us wearing lipstick. Hey guys, welcome. It's like bright.
Shoulders exposed.
If you guys like what we're wearing,
skin glistening. You can have like a debit card, like just casually placed on the side.
Anyway,
we've sold out.
Let's move on
to some actual good. So, some people have been wanting this. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm one of them, but we got a new photobook announced. And it is going to be starring Portugal.
Oh, Portugal.
Yes.
Oh, the whole country.
The entire country of Portugal. And then it's...
Great things come from there. Many good things.
Yeah.
Example?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
There you go.
The soccer player. He's very handsome. No homo. But also Hoshino Minami's new photo book comes from Portugal.
Yeah, so Hoshino Minami will be shooting her new photo book, or she shot her new photo book in Portugal.
No, she's going to, isn't she? Or in January she said that she planned it.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, it's releasing right April 10th. That's pretty soon. Yeah. Who's buying it?
I honestly didn't expect Hoshimina to be the next one.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I have other photo books in line to be bought at the moment. So I'll wait for previews maybe.
Yeah, well, let's build up some anticipation, you know?
There's the photo book Twitter already open, of course. That's a big trend nowadays. You can follow it at 373_kawaii. Get it, Minami? And I'm sure there will be previews there and stuff like that. There was a picture of Hoshino wearing the Portugal soccer jersey.
Mm-hmm. I think that was during the showroom, right?
Yeah, it was announced on showroom.
Let me...
Is she 20 already or no? I don't know.
No, she's a full human being at least.
Oh, just turned into a real human being this year.
So
here you go.
Yep.
Photobook.
So what are you guys
as of
expecting
today?
from this
It's her
photo book?
birthday, guys.
It's today?
Oh, shite.
Guys.
All right, everyone. Let's sing a happy birthday song for her. Go ahead, Jimmy. You're the singer here.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, that's better.
Happy birthday to you. Anyways, happy birthday, Hoshino Minami.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
A real human being.
Yep.
Hooray.
This year was her real human ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
She became a full human being, and she turned 20 today.
All right.
And
No longer a tadpole.
celebrating it with a photo book.
Mm-hmm. Good way to celebrate it.
I'm gonna level with you guys. The Emoto Kara image for Minami is a little too strong with me.
Mm.
Well, I think it's the gap, right? Just like any other idol. She has that Kara in Nogizaka, but she's really not that.
But I feel like she
personally,
I feel like she is like a just
she's kind of a punk.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny to see the contrast at least.
I mean, but like even like physical appearance wise, she's just so like cute image to me, right? Like I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see once some previews come out.
I'll hold off until some previews.
Yeah.
I know Josh will buy it.
Josh will definitely get that, dude.
About that.
It's already pre-ordered. Look at that.
Yeah, dude.
It's in his cart and everything.
I'm still thinking about it.
Ready
I'm not sure if I'll get it or not.
What is there to think about? I like how we're like on the fence about it. Come on, Josh. Of course you're gonna get it.
If someone wants to push for it in my Patreon, that's another option. But as of right now, it's probably a no.
Ooh.
No.
What are your raisins?
My raisins?
Yeah.
So you don't like Hoshimina?
Yeah. What's going on, dude? You don't...
Oh, she's not my favorite member.
Oh.
I don't dislike her.
We've got an auntie here.
No, I just don't feel like I'd want a photo book of her. Like there's other members that I think have top priority.
I felt the same way when I heard of the announcement. I was like,
I think that's how we all kind of feel. I guess, right? It's just like, Hoshimina.
Although there are people who are excited for it.
I'm
sure they
I can think of at least 3 that I know personally that are like pretty stoked about a Hoshino Minami photo book.
Yes.
I'm like, you do you, but get that lowly shit out of here.
But I mean, if you do want to see a critique, you go on my Patreon and go to that tier.
So make sure, guys, to follow that Twitter account to see the previews.
If you see anything
and whatnot,
tweet it at me. At me.
Yeah. Tweet at, mention us so we can consider buying it even more.
But yeah, it's we got some more photo book news. Unfortunately, it's not announcements. I thought it was gonna be like new photo books announcements.
Well, if you were looking to buy these and they sold out somehow,
word,
it's your lucky day.
Who do we got? Boy?
So we got some photo book reprints. Nagahama Neru's photo book was more popular than I expected.
And everyone
we all expected.
And then everyone
the publisher expected, really.
Yeah, right?
And it's going to undergo its 5th reprint. 5th. I think just reprints in general are pretty
rare, right?
Yeah. Maybe 1 or 2 reprints.
Yeah, just keep things in stock, yeah.
But 5th, that's pretty good. I don't know the numbers exactly how many they reprinted, but if you were So if you watch Josh's Photobook critique and you're like, damn, I should get that Neru book now.
It's your chance.
Now you can.
It's your chance, yep. 5th
now
reprint.
You can. Yo chance. Also another reprint, yet another reprint for Shiraishi Mai's Photobook Passport. It's 15th unprecedented 15 reprints. Jesus.
I think that's at 250,000. It's above that now.
Oh my god. So for this one, I know they did 10,000.
That's like enough photo books to like have every person in like certain countries have a copy.
Yep, and I don't remember the publisher, but they were like, "Yep, there's a lot of girl fans that want to buy the book." It's not even the dirty Woda. It's
dude. We've been cast aside to the sheer numbers of normies, dude.
Yeah, it's the normies, guys, not us.
And I think all of us unanimously rated that like photo book of the year last year.
Yeah, so if you're curious, make sure you watch on either Josh Box, Boys, or my channels, preferably all three of ours. We've all done a review.
Yeah,
and you can get your own copy now.
So it's not the Wodas inflating the sales. It's actually that popular, guys.
Yep. And if you haven't picked up your own copy, make sure to do it. And if you're curious about the shots that are in there, all three of us actually went to LA and we're scouting the locations of where that photo was.
Like, we were there. We were at that hotel, dude.
Yep. We were at the hotel. We were looking where she was sitting down. We were like,
her presence lingered.
That's a spot. It's still warm.
So quick story time. So we found that exact hotel. There was some pretty iconic shots from that photo book, right? Where it's like Mayan sitting in the green chair and stuff like that. And then so Josh, I don't know how you found out what hotel that was. So creepy.
I don't remember anymore.
But so we drove down there, walked in, and it's like a very small lobby, right? Like you can see everything from once you enter the front door.
Yeah, it's like a big living room.
Yeah. So we're like, oh, should we just take pictures? And then regretfully, I feel like that was the way to go. But at the time, I was like, well, their management is like looking right at us right now.
So they're like right there.
So maybe I should go and ask first. And then so I had to because I work for like some other press thing. I was like, oh yeah, so I work with this, and we're just scouting some locations for some photo shoots and stuff like that. Is it okay if we just take some test photos? And then they're like, oh well, here's, you know what, you really have to talk to so and so about that. Here's our business card, but yeah, I'm sorry, unfortunately right now no photos and stuff like that. We're like, dang, all right, man, appreciate it. We should have just taken some photos, dude.
we should have just shown the photo book. Hey, can we recreate this real quick?
Hey, we're a bunch of dirty nerds. Can we?
I'm glad we went the professional route.
Yeah.
And
like they would have kicked us out instead.
Yeah, they probably would have been like, "Get the hell out."
Yeah, but then we would have got the shot though.
Yeah, true.
And then we never have to see him again.
We got it.
I mean, the professional route was the way to go, but I mean,
in the end, if it's good. Yeah. But anyway, 15th reprint for Passport, 5th reprint for Neru's book, which I keep forgetting the name of.
Kyokara or something like that, or Kokokara.
All right, sounds good enough for me. So,
we'll go with it.
Go pick those up if you were curious. Moving right along to the sacrifice of the week.
Sacrifice of the week.
We have had yet another graduation announcement in Kawamura Mahiroti. So last week, Ikomarina announced her graduation. A few days after that, Roti was like, I'm going to leave before you. March 31st. And so that was quite surprising. Because we were talking about like, oh yeah, Ikomarina announced her graduation. They'll probably like maybe slow it down a bit and wait for her to leave maybe until someone else announces her graduation. But no, Roti was like,
hold my beer.
I ain't got time to wait. My man's waiting.
Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? He's got the car waiting outside.
my man's, but sucks. But
I saw some people bringing up like the scandal. I'm putting up air quotation marks that happened. That was just like her and Maya
Because of
just like walking
that
next to
was
a guy.
like 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
I know. I'm like,
Now?
that isn't relevant, and nothing happened because of it.
They were photographed in the same angle as the other dudes who no one knew of. They could have been like random guys. They could have been management people.
Could have been
Who
planted.
knows?
Let me put my tinfoil hat on.
Dude,
Just like that new Akane
I
thing
didn't
that
realize
happened.
it was
Put
a-
tinfoil hat on.
it was a scandal to be caught outside with people.
I know, right? Like walking next to a guy,
Jesus, dude.
Um,
I can never take the train again, dude.
right? They're meeting a train next time.
see, all you gotta do to like make those not an issue is ignore them, right?
But you didn't. Like, nobody cared about that anymore, dude.
No one
Yeah.
did. In the end, no one cares. That's
Yeah.
that's mostly what that other group does.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh no! Look at this member was photographed very intimately with the man, and they're like,
Very intimately.
so
So,
Yeah.
grow up, man. But anyway, yeah, she said it's gonna be it's sad to graduate, right? But it's gonna be a new path.
Mm,
To looking at it optimistically.
I mean,
right.
I think she's definitely
Yeah,
got
right.
the chops, right? The talent.
Yeah, she's a good singer.
Yeah.
She has that guitar show thing, which is
Uh,
kind of funny because like they do sessions with like really really good guitarists
Yeah, it just makes her look
from like well-known bands and stuff, and it's like, oh, teaching Roti some moves,
Let me teach you this A chord.
right? Maybe you know,
Let me teach you the pentatonic scale, just like the 5 other guitarists have.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe she'll start working her way into a solo career.
Yeah, hopefully.
Just open a YouTube channel and then like start doing covers
Oh.
Mm.
of popular songs.
You'd be like the girl from the other group, right?
Yeah, dude. That,
That other girl. Oh, she's great though.
oh,
I
did
really
you see
like
that
her.
that bossa nova cover of
Oh, my dude.
that other group's song?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Yes, I did.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I remember on like watching her Roti in an interview, and she was like talking about how like, well, because like I think it was like on a music show, and so she did some karaoke thing on it. Like, oh man, you're so good. So is this how you sing when you're like with like, you know, when you're being an idol? It's like, no, when I'm with like Nogizaka, I have to sing a little bit more idly and stuff like that. It's like, oh, what's that mean? So it's like, I can't remember what song she did, but just for example, if it was like, it was Oide Shampoo, she'd be like, so it goes from like, Oide Shampoo to like, Oide Shampoo. Na, 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 na. It's like, oh.
Yeah, if you notice, like a lot of girls actually sing like lower
Mm.
than how they sing the idol songs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Takayama doesn't sing that high regularly.
Damn, Kazumi.
Damn. So yeah, we'll see what's up with her. Hopefully she does well, I guess, after.
Yeah. If she were to release a
We'll
solo
see.
album, I'd definitely check that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Potential. Major potential.
Speaking of albums, though,
oh, these transitions, boys. Oh,
these transitions.
These
So a
segues
new
so
album
hard.
was announced.
So can we say we guessed this last week?
I think we made a joke about it or something, but
So we guessed it. Okay, cool. What
good-
happened?
close
Jimmy?
enough.
Jimmy, it's okay.
Oh,
It's okay, Jimmy.
Hiragana Keyaki, as you may know, did 3 days at the Nippon Budokan. Right. At the end of the concert, they announced an album. No, not much details yet about the album, but yes, they will release an album, just Hiragana Keyaki, for some reason.
dude,
To Jimmy's dismay,
like,
it's true.
for what I sound like on the show, you would think I like hate Techi and I hate Hiragana for some reason, but I actually love them. I just hate the direction they're taking them. Why are
I
they?
think a lot of people dislike
Why are they getting their own album? They're part of the same group. It doesn't make any sense.
You could argue it's the same with Nogizaka, but it's not.
Yeah. Because Undergirls has been like established, and when you think of Undergirls, you still think of them as a part of Nogizaka, and you're like, oh, I just want to see Undergirls get some love too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also,
you don't think of Undergirls and Senbatsu as separate. You think of just them as Nogizaka.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that girls can weave in and out with Senbatsu and Undergirls.
Yeah.
You know, girls like Ash and Hori and like. You know, there's been a lot of them.
Misa, Shinichi,
and stuff like that. It still makes Nogizaka one group, right? But Keyaki's pushing this whole like rivalry
within
thing
themselves.
With hiragana and kanji, and I don't know, man. We talked about this last week, where it's like, well, to the average person, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, what? This is kind of weird, right?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Should I buy the Keyakizaka album or the Keyakizaka album?
Well, they're just gonna see it.
There are two albums.
You're just gonna see it spelled in hiragana and just think that like that's like a style choice, not like a you know,
just like the new song in katakana.
Yeah, and so there's really nothing. It's just us saying how we're disappointed that they're going in this direction.
I'll just leave that on. So yeah. New album. You guys think it's gonna? Because I know sometimes you guys complain that it's a lot of the same music and like a couple new songs in usual idol albums. What if they make this like all new songs for Hiragana and like 2 old songs?
That'd be great. But I know it won't be.
Let's be real.
I mean, the last Nogizaka album had like 30-something tracks, and it included all the A-sides and a bunch of B-sides.
Yeah.
I mean, there were like a good number of new songs too, but it's like, why can't it just be the new songs?
I feel like that's way too much investment than they're probably willing to take on like hiragana, to be honest, you know? Whereas like, if it was like kanji, they're still not going to, but a case can be made that you know it's going to sell well because there's Techi affixed to it, right?
But like, yeah, in kanji's case, like almost all of the second disc was all new, right?
Yeah.
So.
But I feel like for hiragana, that's like a gamble. I really doubt they're gonna make.
How many songs does hiragana have? Like 5, right?
So starting from second single, right? That's when they released Hiragana Keyakizaka or whatever. So 5 plus a few in the album.
So like 7.
See, if like they shouldn't include the songs in the album though.
Oh yeah, so then like 5
because
or 4.
That's already on an album.
Yeah. So like 4.
So I'm gonna guess around like 13, 14 tracks. So the 5 plus Imani Miteiro. And then hopefully the rest are new.
Joke's on you, they're gonna be covers of the kanji songs.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, hiragana version. Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, that'd be funny though if it's like silent majority, but it's in hiragana instead of katakana, or like fukyo waon, but it's not kanji.
It's all in hiragana.
And they change everything from like minor to major.
Oh god, that's the worst.
Dude, if we're right about that, I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna still buy it. Let's be honest.
We've been pretty good at guessing what hiragana is doing, but
I'm gonna still buy it. And I'm gonna be really angry about it. Let's be real.
Yeah,
it's the trap, guys. It's like I can hate on it and like call it out and be angry about it, but I'm still gonna give it my money.
Anyway, I'm getting mad, so let's move on. More Keyaki news. So a 6th single was announced. We talked about it last week.
Yeah, so
we shall see how it is.
So the general understanding is it's going to be another dark, edgy song.
Well, we're hoping for it not to be, right? I just want it to be like Kaze ni fukarete mo, like that tone, you know, all positive and fun, but maybe take a little different route in the arrangement.
Mm-mm. Instead of jazz, maybe let's go swing, guys.
Ooh.
Maybe that's why the legs hurt, because they're not used to doing those movements.
Maybe some horns in there, you know.
Ooh,
give me that fanfare. Ooh,
guys, ska version.
Oh.
What was that Nogi concert where they were doing like ska versions of?
Dude, that was so dope.
The Oida shampoo ska version, that was dope.
Oh,
yeah, I want to listen to
that. All of the offbeat, dude. Oh, so good.
The upstroke.
Yeah, dude.
But why do we think it's going to be dramatic, even though we want it to be happy?
Because despite everything we were hoping and conjecturing, things went exactly the way we knew it was going to. And they announced the Senbatsu, and our center is once again Hirate Yurina, the chosen one.
So, like, on the Keyakitte Kakenai, that's where they announced it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even do it how they would traditionally, right? It was just
a slideshow,
like a thing they added at the end of the episode, where it's like, oh, here's the back row, and it's like all the girls, and here's the front row, and then like in the front row, it's a silhouette of Pikachu. It's like, like who else would it be? It's like the short hair, and it's like,
I wonder what it could be, a Hiragana member. Who is a short-haired member?
It's Pikachu. It's like, boom, Hirate. Oh, of course it is. No one's surprised at that one. God damn it! They couldn't even have him on the studio to be all like gloomy.
Yeah, it's like maybe that's why though. Maybe they took Sugai-sama's little request into consideration. She's like, "Yo, I can't do this shit anymore, dude. This is bad for my heart."
There was that edit that someone on Twitter made where it's like, it shows her, right? It's the silhouette, and then it shows her picture, but then it's cut with that clip where she's like laughing, but she didn't realize the camera was on her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was because like someone's younger brother was like her fan.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And like the reactions matched up perfectly. It's like, why can't it be like that?
She's
like, oh shit!
Oh, it's me.
I'll imagine that's how it was backstage.
You know it wasn't. You know it was just Techi, just like
fine.
They just called her or something. She's in class. Hello, I'm the center. All right.
All right.
Looks out the window.
Starts running in the field, running in the woods.
Yeah. She walks out of the window, runs,
gets on the roof,
climbs a tree.
Not again.
Climbs a tree. Oh, is that the new lore? Is the 24-hour Cosmetic commercial? Her finding out what like it sets her after she got the call.
That's what it is.
All right, guys, get on that. Get on the edit.
That's why she was running in the field. That's why she gets out of her room through the window.
Yeah, dude.
Not the front door.
She's like, oh, I don't want to. See, all those adults were just the Keyakizaka staff members, dude. Just like, hey, we gotta take you to the music video shooting. Ah!
Just runs away. I've had enough, and so have my fans.
I still have 24-hour Cosmetic.
I still have.
I hate everything.
The Slope podcast every Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Central Time or Pacific Standard Time.
So she's the center. I guess we should actually talk about the lineup, right?
Yeah. That's.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. It's all about Techi, right?
Well, I want to see us in the front row, man.
Dude, we got okay. The whole disappointment of the same center aside, there's still some very nice things about this this lineup.
I like the little square that's around her.
That's what I used to be like excited about when Nogizaka would announce their centers, because that was when like Inoue or like Hori would come in and out of Undergirls, and it's like, oh yes, my girl's back in, kind of thing.
Nichika is still in the back row. I'm very sad. We got
So let's see who's in the back row here. I'm trying to find the screenshot, but I can't find it. Okay, here we go. Back row, Nana-chan's is in the back row. So Fuyuka and Nagasawa-kun, Harada, Odanana, Yone, Satoshiori, and then Nijika.
I need my Shi-chan back in the front row.
Plain. And then second row
She's
is
too
Shida.
hot, dude. They gotta put it in the back.
Shida, Uemura, and Sugai. And then Neru, and then Moria, and then Ozek, and then Rika. Front row is Habu Suzumon, Yui-chan's, and Koike and Risa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's by this point, everyone's had a taste of the front row, right?
I think so.
So it doesn't really matter. I think everyone's like, oh, look at Yui-chan's on either side.
Almost center. Thanks, I guess.
Neru almost center.
Thanks, I guess.
Neru's true center because she's
in the middle.
Second
in the
row
middle.
Center, yeah.
Like I said, I like the little box that's around her. It's Yui-chan's, and then the captains, and then Neru right behind her. It's like a little like box surrounding her potentials.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost a permanent spot for the captains. But
if you guys could switch around anyone,
777 again. That phalanx.
I feel like Risa and Rika got switched by accident because of their names, and then they just like, oh,
all right, Watanabe-san, you're right here.
No, not that. Whatever.
Oh, well, whatever.
So it's all the same, right?
Yeah.
Because then
it doesn't matter at this point. Techi's in the center.
You would have had Mona Lisa, like what is it, covering the sides of the second row. And then Rika's been getting popular with her photo book and everything. She got the visuals. Throw it in the front, dude. Boom.
Put her back in the front. That works.
But what do I know? See,
I ain't no Sony management.
So in the beginning of the Keyakitte Kakenai, it showed a lineup, and it was like, oh shit, this would have been good. Because like it had Moria in the center.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, why don't we just go with this one, dude?
Like, let's just use this. Why not? But I guess not.
It just
Techi's center again.
Wasn't meant to be, dude.
Not meant to be.
Yo, I'm not gonna like. I don't want to put too much attention on this, but I just wanted to say, Koike in the front though, guys.
Better mean something, right?
Ooh. The cutest.
Koike no Minami.
Cutest penguin, dude.
I want her to be a center of a single where like the overall theme is like being really irritated.
Oh, her angry face.
She could just make that face like the whole performance, just like, ugh. It'd be great.
I agree all around.
Okay, so
you got some top batters, dude. Why don't you use them, Sony? Come on.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be a center, right?
We're giving you gold out of this podcast, dude.
That's the whole point of being in a big idol group. Everyone gets the chance to be a center.
Yeah, it's not like a group, say like Baby Reads Japan, where you have like only 5 members.
Or Momohiro Clover.
Yeah, it's like 5 members or so. It's like a set center, right?
Yeah, and like every member has a
role,
like a role and a defined like role in the group.
Like, yeah, in a large girl group like this, it's all fluid. You can swap around, but it's
all about flexibility.
They put all the chips on Techi, dude.
All in. So far, it's doing them well. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we can't say it's not working. I'm still gonna buy singles. Let's be honest. I'm part of the problem.
Fix yourself, man.
Look, hey, I acknowledge that. I'm working on myself. It's new year, new me.
Touche, Sony.
New year, new me. But
yeah. But moving right along though, Nogizaka46 working on some things to have more exposure internationally. which is great for us because we've been wanting something like this. And so one of their albums is now on Spotify. Oh, yes.
I feel like didn't we talk about this on the show? Like, we're like, what are things Nogizaka could do to like be more and then
taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah. I feel
well, their stuff is on the Japanese Spotify, not
ours.
International Spotify.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, right? Because on my Spotify, there's a bunch of Japanese artists already. But there's a Japanese version of Spotify that has way more Japanese artists.
Yeah.
And so some Nogizaka stuff, if you can find the link to it, you can view it on your Spotify, but you just can't play it. And so the Under album, right, is on Spotify now. You can go listen to that stuff.
Which honestly is not my favorite songs from him.
Well, it's like the Unders.
If I had to compare like the rest of the albums, I wouldn't say it's the strongest selection of music.
Well, it is an Under album. Not an Over album.
The Overs.
It's a good first step, right, to Spotify.
Made it to the Over Girls.
To the Over Girls.
The Uber Girls.
So the Vivo channel, the Nogizaka46 Vivo channel, also updated with a bunch new videos. They had like 1 or 2 videos.
Yeah, they had
uploaded there.
Curtain and some other one.
But in like garbage 240p quality, so you can't even see anything. But the new stuff they uploaded there, the main A sides, are all in 1080. Crispy.
No, we're just in that 4K.
Yeah, I just remember waking up, checking my YouTube, and then like all this Nogizaka stuff. I'm like, I completely forgot I was subscribed to their Vivo channel.
Yep, it's like they uploaded all of that on the same day.
Yeah, they did. It was like all at the same time.
Yeah, they like someone in that office just highlighted every single 1080p video he had, dragged it into the upload, and just said, "Go, my
friend." Yeah, it's the main A side, so you know.
You got your Girls Rule. You got your
Girls Rule.
You got your Oye the Shampoo. You got your Nanami grad song.
Oh, Seifuku no Mannequin was one of the old ones.
There we go.
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah, so yeah, influencers there, and it's kara dekiru kyo whatever.
Okay.
You know, it's all there.
I gotta ask you guys, how do you feel about Inochi ha Utsukushi?
I don't know that song, but I know Inochi wa Utsukushi.
So some of the romanization choices are a little weird to me. I understand where the ha comes from.
Yeah, it's like they just directly romanized the Japanese, but
you mean you don't like Itukadeki?
Yeah. There's like
that could be fixed, you know. But it's kind of weird.
Or Taiyo Nok is just Taiyo Noku.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. They could have fixed that, but at least we have them.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just like we could up the game a little bit here. Let me Nogizaka, give me the password to your Vivo. I'll come in and fix this, and then you can change the password afterwards, right? I'm not going to do anything weird.
If you're gonna do it all the way, right?
Yeah, dude. Some of these spaces are just weird.
Hopefully, in the future, they will start uploading the coupling track videos, because those videos, some of those videos are like, I think are even better than the A-side videos.
Oh, word. Watashi Okiru, dude. That is.
But I know in the official Japanese channel, they upload the full versions, and then after like, I don't know, a week or something, they take those down and upload the short versions. Damn it, why? Because they want you to buy the single with the DVD.
But maybe sometimes I just want to show a friend on YouTube real fast, you know? You're already going to have my money. Just don't be jerks about it.
That's why I download them ASAP. Yeah, so also the official Nogizaka46 website has support for like 7 different languages now. It translates by machine, whatever the hell that means.
AI.
So it's messed up, is what you're saying.
Well, for the most part, when I was using it, it was better than Google. But it still gets the names wrong for some reason.
Oh yeah, like where it says even it gets Nogizaka wrong.
Yeah, it's a S instead of a Z, so it's like.
I feel like there should be like a command where like if it says Nogizaka46, it should always be Nogizaka46.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's pretty good. It translates like everything on the page, like all the new news posts and all that fun stuff.
Shiraishi Mai isn't like white stone hemp.
No, it's actual names.
Hemp thread.
Yeah, it gets some of the names wrong though, like some of the members' names. But overall, it's pretty good. At least the English version. I don't know about the other languages.
Yeah, it's English, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Korean, Indonesian, Malay, and Thai.
So if we got viewers from one of those countries, tell us how it is in your language.
I think they should add that function to the blog side of their website.
Oh,
since it isn't on there,
that'll be pretty hard, maybe.
See, you say that, but then like they're like hundreds of like fan translators right now who are like, if they do that, I'm gonna lose my Twitter following, dude.
I'm gonna go out of business.
Yeah, dude.
Out of business.
I got
I have under 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna lose my business.
Got a family to feed, dude. How am I supposed to feed my kids if no one's gonna?
It's fine. See, then
my
they can just stop doing that. Yeah, they can concentrate on other fandom things that would benefit everybody else.
Yeah.
You know,
like subbing shows. Now, if you want to see shows live, simul translated, make sure you support our page.
I feel like we've never talked about this before, but you always bring it up. Like the first time was like 2 weeks ago. You've just been on the roll.
It's just a reoccurring thing on the show.
I feel like if I say it enough, eventually we can make the country roll for Idol fans, dude.
Hopefully, it'll happen
someday.
But first, we need that merch after 100 subscribers, right, boy?
Ah, god damn it, we're not there yet. The Anti-Idol Social Club first shirt's gonna be online.
So if you guys don't know, there's this brand called Anti-Social. Wait, what is it called?
Anti-Social Club.
Yeah, you might have seen Mayan wear the sweater before.
It's a dumb, hyped up streetwear brand.
Don't support it. It's dumb. I don't mind ripping them off because I actually hate that brand, dude.
It's only popular because Kanye West wore a shirt or something, and all the kids were like, "Oh man, Kanye." But you see, if Mayan wears Anti-Idol Social Club,
I'm like
popping off right there, man.
Throwing out some heat,
pop
dude.
off. Pop off, bro.
And I bet you it won't take as long for us to ship it to her as they did. All right.
We also won't print on gilded cheap shirts.
Charge you $200 for a T-shirt printed on Gildan, dude. How are you?
It's okay.
That's like promising me a Keyakizaka album and it's all hiragana, dude.
Damn. Oh, you have to edit the rap battle, dudes. Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, hiragana. I don't mean that. I love y'all.
Absolutely savage. But anyway, that's the topics for this broadcast or this episode or this week, rather.
Oh.
But
we also have to talk about the weekly variety show roundup. Of course, we have the regular weekly TV shows from Nogizaka and Keyakizaka. This week's Nogizaka Kojichu.
Best episodes, dude.
Oh, yes. They brought back the ever-popular Valentine's Day gift thingy, where this time they involved the third gen. The third gen are the ones with the presents. And so what happens, the girl has a present to give to someone, but it is not revealed who. And like other members would be like, oh, yeah, I think she'll give it to me because of our relationship, blah, 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 this and that. And they explain why they think they'll get the present. And it was all third gens this time. who were giving out
To the
the
senpais.
gifts. So first it was Kubo Shiori, and she had like 5 different.
Yeah, dude. She was
girls
such a.
raise
She
their
played
hands.
all of them, dude.
I know, right? She's like,
Kubo's
oh,
cute,
you're my
though. I
favorite
like her.
member.
Yeah, I really like Kubo, but
and it was revealed that Kubo is just the dirty DD.
yeah, dude. She's like, oh,
She liked all. She's trying to play all of them.
like Ikuta was like, yeah, she told me that like I was her favorite. She loves me, and then Misa's on the side like, yo, what? She said that about me. and then Inoue was like, whoa, hold up here. She said, and then Kubo's just sitting on the side like,
Yeah, so I had Ikuta, Eto, Nakadakana, Hori, and Inoue. And she eventually chose Ikuta, Erika.
I thought that's who she would have chose like right away.
She seemed very convincing in her explanation, stuff like that. And,
They were in a song together. They were in a musical play together.
And so, yeah, that was Kubo's choice. And then next was Itoriria.
the beginning of the downfall, dude.
Yeah, and then
Poor Ash.
Saito Asuka was there, Akimoto Manatsu, and Matsumura. There was a funny part about how they noticed
Ringo's haircut.
So Banana Man was like, "Oh, Matsumura, you cut your hair." It's like, "Oh yeah." And then Manatsu comes in. "Oh, I cut my hair too."
Shut
I
up!
don't care. Shut up! Don't be talking about yourself.
She was like, "Oh, well, because oh, Matsumura, because yours was longer, right?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I lost like 20 something
Like
centimeters,
20, 30,
And
yeah.
she's like, and then Manatsu's like, "I also caught less." I was like, "Yo, shut up, Manatsu! No one's talking to you."
Yeah.
They basically treat her like Meg from Family Guy. It's hilarious.
But Manatsu knows. She sets up the the Tsukomi. It's all a setup.
Yep, it's all on purpose, just like the commercial, right, Jimmy?
Watch, she's gonna trip next, dude. We'll all know.
Right.
We'll all know.
Yep.
I feel bad
But,
when she's gonna be in an actual emergency. We're like, "Shut up,
I know, right?
Manatsu, get up."
I know, right? I actually have a stalker. I'm not lying. Stop lying. You just think you're popular.
So Itoriria picked Matsumura because they kissed or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
They're lingering of her lips.
Dude, even her description of it was just like, "Oh yeah, I get so nervous, dude." Every concert was like, "Is he gonna come? Is it gonna happen today?" It's like,
Yeah, the mark of her 24-hour Cosme lipstick is still there.
well, that's why it's 24 hours, dude.
Yeah. So next was Nakamura Reno, our Baka Queen,
Oh,
with Etomisa Nakadakana again, Saito Asuka again, and she didn't pick any of them.
Nope.
None of you
Ash for
were
the second
worthy.
time. Second time denied.
And
Kana too, right? Kana the second time too.
and
Yeah.
Misa's too, right?
Yeah, Misa.
Yeah.
They called them like the rejected group, dude.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
the reject group. Once again, rejected because she picked Kazumin.
Damn.
Even Kazumi was surprised.
I don't remember
It was
why.
because
she chose
her
Kazumi.
little brother showed up in Kazumin's handshake line.
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Her
yeah.
brother is like
Kazumi.
her brot's like really young, and then she goes to Kazumin's line. It's like, "I'm Reno's brother."
yeah. And she had like a little dirt voice. That's what she described.
Yeah.
I can
Like,
imagine.
oh, how cute! And so, yeah. Could you imagine if your older sister got into Nogizaka? I'd be like, "Oh, that's right,
She's like,
sis."
I'm just gonna take my sister over to practice.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what? I better stay and watch just to make sure she doesn't get hurt or anything.
And her ankle kind of hurt yesterday, so I'm just making sure.
I'm her guardian.
I studied physical
Ever watched
therapy.
that?
If any of you guys any need any help stretching or anything, let me know.
Yeah.
Just be the creep in the corner.
Good job, sis. You do it.
Yeah.
That's right,
She's
sis.
like, "Oh, go home already."
I know, right?
So the last person was Sato Kaede. Nakarakana again. She really wants them gifts.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Sakurai and Misa. Wait, no, Misa was the one she chose.
Yeah, Misa
Spoilers. So kind of got rejected many times. It's like Ash last year.
Yeah.
Misrejected. I don't remember any of this interaction. Sorry. You guys remember?
So, yeah. Oh, I remember when what is it? When Sato ended up picking Misa, Reiko was like, "Oh yeah, it feels bad. I know how you feel, Kana." And she's like, "No, you don't. Okay, this is your first time. It's been 3 for me."
And meanwhile, Misa's walking in the back, and then Ash is like, "No, don't leave me." It's just like, "See ya."
Go in there.
See ya, you reject.
I got picked.
Yeah, so those episodes generally pretty entertaining. It's cute and stuff.
They didn't focus on the presents like they usually do.
Yeah, they kind of breezed through that pretty quickly, right? It was just like, oh, this it's just like a kind of a recap. Like, this person gave her this for this reason or whatever.
I think because it wasn't like so interesting. It was just like, here's a cup.
Yeah.
Third gens, they don't have as much money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They couldn't get the big stuff. So,
all right, so they should do the opposites. It should be the first gen giving it to the second and third gen.
Ooh.
That way they get the big bucks in there.
Dude, not all the first gens are rich though, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fine, all the Senbatsu members to the undergirls.
That's funny because like say it's like a really rich first gen, like everyone raised their hands.
Oh shit!
I think it's me, dude.
Yeah,
it's my hand.
Try to get in on this. And try to like.
Oh,
give
my
like
that's probably me.
All right, guys.
Like
so if you were one of the third gen members, and you had to pick one for one of your senpai, no Oshimens allowed.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's easy for us.
Who would you pick and why?
You mean pick like how the third gens?
Yeah, to get like someone to get as your Valentine's Day present or whatever.
I remember doing like this whole like ranking thing. And I was like, oh, this member is definitely my girlfriend because Shiraishi is the one night stand.
Oh, you're talking about Shiran Maker, right?
No, it wasn't Shindan Maker.
It was like,
like Shindan Maker has that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't remember who I picked as girlfriend.
I don't know.
It's because you do your top 7, right?
Yeah.
And then
we should play this
slot
on the
them
show
into
sometime.
7. Yeah,
like in the pre-show, so everyone can watch.
Yeah.
I think it was Inoue. Maybe it was Inoue.
Jimmy,
I asked the question, so you got to answer it first.
Fine. How about we include presents in there then?
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I said. What would you get them?
Okay. What would you get, Sayuri?
I don't think I said that, but yeah. What would you get them?
Like a Kamen Rider figure?
Yeah, probably something related to Sentai or a unicycle.
Ooh, nice.
A nice pedal. A nice high quality pedal.
A dope, like, golden unicycle.
Pretty good.
Josh, who would you give your present to?
I'd give it to Manatsu.
Dude, just admit that you like Manatsu, dude. I feel like at this point...
Yeah, what the heck, dude?
You've been hinting it so much, dude. Cutest member, Manatsu. Oh, my Valentine's Day pick, Manatsu.
No,
jeez.
It would be Shinichi. Like for second gen.
But for first gen, it'd be Manatsu.
He asked first gen, Manatsu. Second gen, Shinichi, I guess.
Yes, it'd be Shinichi.
What would you get, Manatsu?
Get her. I don't know. Probably some like joke, like to shrink her head or something.
You're supposed to get her like lingerie or something.
Why?
Because she would wear it for sure.
Just get her like sleeveless stuff.
Yeah.
Or like with like this no shoulder outfits.
Yeah. I'd pick Misa Senpai. And
that was my third choice.
And like I'd get like like one of those those restaurant week things or whatever. I'd get like one but for like bar hopping. Like that. But for
oh man, Jimmy went for the right answer.
Yeah, 2 tickets.
Right? Experience. He always
thanks, I'll invite Shiraishi.
Yeah.
It's he always spend money on experience.
Yeah, dude.
Materials, bruh. It's better in the end.
Yeah, dude. And then like, what is it? And then if you get her 2 tickets, it's implied that we're supposed to go together, you know. And then
she invites someone. Oh, thanks for the tickets.
hey, Maya, you want to go?
Hey, Maya, you want to go to this thing?
Have fun.
Or like she invites someone else to go drinking. There was that one, like I think was it an article or some Twitter excerpt where like Inoue got all hungover because she went drinking.
Oh yeah, that was recently, wasn't it?
It's like fuck.
And then she went to like a handshake event like right after, right?
Yeah. Sorry, bro. I'm kind of hungover. That's Misa after Jimmy's 2 tickets bar hopping.
She's gonna use both,
but not with him.
She's gonna use both tickets on herself, dude. I'm gonna go back.
I'm gonna double.
I'm gonna go back to back, dude.
Damn, girl.
Well, if money wasn't an option, that was, I didn't know that.
It's not.
It'd be like a in Los Angeles Rocket episode of Nogizaka under construction.
Damn it. Just take her on a date.
You can find it on Groupon, dude. That's not balling too hard. That's reasonable.
Anyway.
See, some
let's move
dating
on to
advice from the Slow Podcast. Groupon.
If Groupon wants to sponsor us, he can go ahead and do that.
I'll take an affiliate code, dude. Affiliate link.
Damn it. Speaking of dates, there was a date on Keyakitte Kakenai.
Oh, the best date, dude. It was so gay.
Because they did the matching thing a while back. And so this time it's Suzumoto and Oda Nana. It's their turn to do the date. So all they did was they went shopping for groceries and then they took it back and cooked. Suzumon wanted to cook for Oda Nana.
Yeah, she made her the nice Italian dish, paella, dude.
You know, the classic Italian dish.
What? Isn't that Spanish? So yeah, they bought stuff and they cooked. Suzumon was pretty good at cooking things. Like, oh yeah, nice. Yeah. Generally cute episode.
Really. Like I had a lot of cues the whole time. Mainly for Suzumon, because man, like Oda Nana.
Suzumon's cute, dude.
Oda Nana, what a jerk, dude. What a playboy.
She like mentions porn.
Oh yeah.
During their dinner date, it's like
it was like, oh yeah, the first time I met you, like, you know, I was like the first one to start really liking you. Oh yeah, well with me and Yui porn.
Yeah, you see her face.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh. But she did Mon Kansatsu at the end.
Yeah.
You know, the creepy Oda Nana stalker blog thing with Kobayashi Yui. But she did it this time with Suzumon. That was nice.
So good. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, let's go out again. It's like, are you really gonna go out? Huh? What are you talking about?
Spoken like a true playboy, dude.
Yep. She looking like a boy recently with her hair. That Oda Nana. Were there are more couples, right? So that wasn't like the last one.
Let's see. We've seen Mona Lisa's. This one.
We've seen Neru
and Fuyuka. Is that it so far?
The Sugai and Habu. That was the first one.
Yeah. They had that little survival trip. Mini survival trip.
Maybe that's it, but I keep thinking there's at least one more. But
Sugai and a horse.
Oh, that's her every day though. But yeah, that was the episode, and at the very end, they kind of tacked on the Senbatsu announcement, which we talked about earlier.
Do you guys think it's better like this, or do you prefer seeing everyone be bored and sad?
See, I know everyone's butthurt about it, but I prefer this. But I do think that there's a better option out there, you know. But I just like they don't need the drama. If the guy specifically said like, can we not? And then everyone's like, yeah, can we not? I'd take this over them being crowded in a room.
Probably. I think even Nogizaka doesn't do it anymore because in the end it's just a waste of time. It's like, let me get your sappy comments on how you fell back 2 rows and shit like that. Like, oh, well, I'm going to do my best, I guess, from back here.
Summary of all.
Oh, like, okay.
Copy and paste.
And it's like, oh, Hirate, let's hear your comments about being center again. Ah, boku wa yada. It's like, I'm so tired of this shit. It's like, okay, let's not show it anymore then.
She's full on screen.
Like, yeah, I thought that's why we made Fukiwa on, right? I don't want to be a center anymore.
It's supposed to be an outlet for her, dude.
If they did it more like happy and festive, like, yeah, you're in the back corner, Fuyuka, good job.
Hey, you made it.
Nijika too. I see you back there.
I guess that's also a bad thing about like hiragana and kanji, because it can't be like, oh, you're out of hiragana, you're in kanji now. It's not like no excitement, or like, oh, luckily you stayed in kanji. It's more like, all right, you're in the group already, but you're just in the back corner.
Yeah, so it's
deal with it.
I mean, they're not going to be happy all the time, right? Obviously, if you're in the back row every single, you want to move forward.
Yeah,
so it's like, this ain't soccer, man. Well, I'm glad I'm a defender. Like, I'll be back here. Like, no, dude. But so, at least for now, it's better to just announce it this way.
Gets that out of the way quicker, and we get to enjoy more episode.
Yeah. So that was the show roundup. I didn't watch any of the dramas because I was kind of busy this week. I got an exam this week, man.
What are those dramas, just to recap people?
Video Girl.
So, Video Girl starring Nishino Nanase. It's probably on like episode 6 now. I don't know.
It's on episode 4. I started watching.
4?
I'm up to episode 3.
And so, Mob Psycho Hyaku. Yoda Yuki's in it as a supporting cast, and then Oh My Jump with Iko Marina. She is also a supporting cast. Like, I don't know if I want to keep watching those. Like,
not that good.
I mean, it's fine. It's a drama. And like,
yeah, it's kind of an investment of time.
There's a weird thing. Like, the thing about Video Girl Eyes, like, whenever I see Nanase act, it like feels so weird, like unnatural. Maybe
because that isn't her.
Like, it's well, like, if you think of it as she's like a digital thing, like I guess it makes sense, right? Because she's not a real person, but it's probably just her acting.
Maybe she's so good at acting, she's acting like she's bad at acting in order to act like a digital robot that is supposed to have emotionless and supposed to pretend to be a human. It's
so weird, like. It doesn't seem natural to me, like the way her character is. Like, for one thing, she always speaks in a masculine tone, like uses ore and like, all those words.
Yeah, well, that's part of the script, so
yeah, that's part of like. And so I don't know. To me, just me watching,
like her delivery of it doesn't feel natural.
Her character like seems very unnatural. And then like I watched the Mob Psycho anime. So it's like, do I really need to watch the anime? Like the drama?
I don't know.
Would you rather watch great visuals or support character Yuki?
Yeah, and then if you've seen the anime, then it's like, yo, those visuals though.
And I already read Shonen Jump. Do I need to watch this drama?
I already know these life lessons. I've read Naruto and One Piece. Damn it!
I didn't turn out like a piece of trash like that guy. I followed my dreams. I listened to Nart. I can be Hokage one day.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I'm gonna keep following these. But I was also busy this week, so
I watched something today. I mean, the other day.
What did you watch?
It was Higuchi Hina in a cooking show with what's her name? She's a female comedian.
Okubo-san.
There we go. She was with her in a cooking show. They were cooking together, and then like Higuchi would go and like learn different recipes, and then bring it back, and they'd cook together. It was a nice time.
Oh,
cool.
Now, was it a nice time because?
Yes.
Okay. Word.
Say no more. I understand.
I already know what you're gonna say.
So I was gonna ask, was it a nice time because you enjoyed watching Higuchi Hina?
Oh, then yeah. No, also it's a very like relaxing, and plus there's like funny moments because of course.
Yeah, Okubo's really she's got that wit, that you'd expect from a professional comedian of her caliber.
I watched the Scream Quiz Miracle 9 episodes. So Neru's usually on it, like from time to time.
With a member from the other group.
And Matsumura was on it like a few weeks ago. It's a quiz show. I don't know Japanese, so some of the stuff is just like, what do they say? You know, obviously they're there because like
they're the smart ones.
They're known to be one of the smarter girls or whatever. So it's like, good to see you.
Oh, Jimmy didn't plug the Patreon this time.
What?
He did it already like twice this episode, so it's okay.
He's missing one. He's missing one more ritual that he always does.
For what? What am I supposed to plug the Patreon for this time?
Because Japanese. We don't know Japanese.
Dang it. You guys would like to see a subtitle. Whatever. The moment's gone. The moment's gone.
It's past. Let's not go back. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the weekly show roundup.
Yep. If Jimmy doesn't say his signature catchphrase by the end, I'll say it and steal it from him.
Oh, shoot.
I'll give you guys time.
But then she wasn't even in this episode. Bemiho, let's go.
Okay.
Bemiho no Mo, he's all about that Nibu, like, recently.
You should have said it for the Hiragana album section.
Oh, I should have, but... speaking of Bemiho, let's go. She shattered Seifuku no Mannequin at the concert, right? We saw some pictures of that. Let's go. Yeah. Bemiho.
Josh, who's your favorite Hiragana second gen?
I don't think I have one yet.
Oh, you don't have one.
That's
How are you gonna follow like some on
He followed two on KM Message.
Yeah, KM Message, and then not have a favorite yet.
Like what?
I mean, it's in the explanation itself. I'm following two, so I can't decide on one.
Right now, you have.
Well,
one.
you unfollowed one, so I'm guessing it's the other.
No, that's because she was spamming. That's a whole different reason. At least she's not like Kyoko, who's spamming messages right now, like just 30-second voice messages every 2 minutes.
I'm glad I don't to her. I don't even listen to those ones, man.
Yeah, I mean, like if it calls, I'm like, ignore. Look at
it. Should be like Japanese practice, right? Because it's like someone calling you and like talking to you in Japanese. But I'm just like, nah.
Yeah,
sorry.
Gosh, how are you gonna follow one and not even have a favorite?
Because I'm supposed to be following two, but the other one spams.
Oh, she's out of the running.
UDD.
It doesn't mean she's out of the running. It just means she spams a lot. And I don't feel like my phone being blasted with 100 notifications a day.
You know why? Because you don't like needy people, Josh.
Oh.
Hey, Josh. Hey. Hello? Are you there? How come you're not answering my text?
Ohio.
So anyway.
That's... What about you, boy? Who is your current Keyakizaka?
I'm leaning towards what's her face? I don't even know her name.
Oh, word.
See, he's in my camp. I don't know her names.
You know who she is.
It's in your heart.
Jimmy will look her up and tell you. That girl. First impression Oshi.
Watch me get this. Hold on. Make sure you check out Keyakizaka46 Discovery for information on all your Keyakizaka members.
Oh, that plug.
Yeah, dude.
Didn't even need a sponsor for that.
Kawata Hina, dude.
Oh, okay, there. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
If Keyakizaka46 Discovery wants to sponsor us.
Dude, they can't
I know you're in the chat.
I was the one who... I sponsored them, dude.
Give back to Jimmy. Give back to him.
Jimmy.
Nice research, Jimmy. So yeah, her.
Research is
good.
Okay. Is that it for this week?
That is it for this week.
Okay, so if you guys enjoy this episode, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Be sure to like the video and leave your comments down below about any information that we talked about. You can go ahead and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button in order to keep up to date when this goes live and when a new video goes up. You can go ahead and download this on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play, and be sure to download them so we can show potential sponsors like Keyakizaka46 Discovery, all this different stuff.
and Nanajunana Bank.
And
Biore.
24-hour Cosmetic. 24 Cosmetic.
Thank you.
So be sure to download the episodes on every single system with different accounts. That way it counts as differently. And yeah, that's been all for this week.
Please subscribe.
You can catch us next week. And once we get to 100, again, Boy's going to make that shirt. Let's go. Goodbye, everyone.
Social Club.
Goodbye, everyone. Say bye, Jimmy.
Bye.